In this episode of Geekers and Bytes, we'll be taking a look at City Tales medieval era. We start by chopping down some wood, as always in these games, but eventually we'll be able to farm up some crops such as wheat and flax. We'll even wrangle some cattle. And eventually, our little hamlet will start to thrive. Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to City Tales medieval era. Classic city builder, I believe. Let's dive in. Okay, let's build our character out. So we are Jonty, Lord of... I'm never very good at names for these things. Let's just go Geektopia. That's our standard for this sort of stuff, right? Let's see. Let's just pick a shield or what have you. Do you have to pick a crest? Or is it? Wait, okay, let's carry on. There we go. My companions are Misha. We can rename them. No, that's fine. The names are okay. Judith, Albert, okay, all right. We've got all those with us. In this mode, the original challenge experience is conceived by the developers. Moderate challenges. Oh, okay. Or we can go Bard, Easy Mode, or Advisor. We'll stick down the middle for start off with at least. And we can pick where we are. So we can have here confluence of rivers, dispersed resources, and high layout constraints. Wide plains, plenty of resources, and minor layout constraints. And cliffs and river, easy access to resources, and moderate layout. So should we go for that middle one? Well, let's go for the first one to start off with, because honestly, I don't really know what the name is. So, Lord of Geektopia, accompanied by these fine folks, take possession of the land of the Mountalban Plains. Stamp that baby up. Welcome, my lord. I hope your travels were pleasant and safe. The land remains a little barren, but I'm confident it will soon host a magnificent city under your guidance. Well, we'll see. People from far and wide are gathering to join your growing settlement. Might I suggest we prepare some proper housing to welcome them? But first, we'll need to build a woodcutter's cavern to gather wood. Build a first shelter. Okay, well, to start off with, we will have a... Oh, do we have to click good on that? Build a shelter, build a woodcutter's shelter. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I assume we want to have... Yes, woodcutter's cabin here, and it looks like we have to build it a little away. Okay. But otherwise, rotate. Okay. Let's go. I don't know what the building looks like, but that seems good enough for me. Let's go there. And those ones around it instantly fall down. That's good. Oh no, there was a door. Oh no, there's one over this side as well. So that's just happening. This little chappie's getting on with it. Good job. Oh, it's done. Now, my lord, these trees won't fell themselves, but I'm sure one of your companions will raise the challenge. Any one of them would be able to task, but the decision rests with you. So we click add here. Oh, I see. So these 6 are the actual sort of people we have with us. That's good. It seems they're all perfectly capable. Okay. So you believe you're capable. Yippee! Thanks so much for trusting me. I promise I won't let you down. Misha's jumping straight in there. As enthusiastic as ever. Excellent work. Off he goes. Okay. Good. Great start. We've got some wood coming in, I guess. Let's see. So far, that's all we can build. There we go. Now we can build these houses. Perhaps a district of 4 or 5 would be enough for starters. Okay. Oh, okay. So so the way this works then is that we sort of zone it out. Okay. Did that do it? Create district. I'm trying. I'm trying to copy what this is letting me do. Okay, there we go. Alright, so they're getting started on a few houses, perhaps? There we go, nice little house. Build the first shelter, excellent. That's just building the one though, eh? What's this building here? Oh, now I see, they're filling them up. Alright, good stuff. Build a shelter. Good. Well done, my lord. More settlers have arrived. It's a monumental step forward, and there will be many more. See? They've offered us coins for the land. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's remain humble and use these contributions to strengthen the economy. Let's invest in a lumber mill to produce sturdy planks. Excellent. We now have a lumber mill. Alright, that will be under here. This lumber mill is the first step towards the city of your dreams, my lord. It's going to take in wood and produce plants. So it costs wood, wheat, and gold to build it, and nothing else. Okay. So let's go ahead and build one. I assume the best spot for it is going to be... Am I missing something? Oh, we have to build a district for it? Is that what it's telling us? So let's do... I mean, I don't know what sort of size the district has to be. There we go. Then we can do a lumber mill in there. Beautiful work. Builders will use the vacant parcels to fill homes. You've taken care of the basics. Now I shall step up my office at the village hall and start working on finding new ways to assist you. Okay. Well, we got all sorts of stuff there. A well, a weaving shop, a gatherer's cabin, a hunter's cabin, and a fisher's cabin. All right. Well, I suppose we need all of those really, because we've got... I don't think we have much food at the moment. In fact, I can't see anything generating us food, to be honest with you. So let's... Is there any water? There's a river right down there. Seems an awful far away. The other thing was that it was these berries were getting pointed to us. So, gatherer's cabin. Oh, because this isn't a... this isn't a building we cut. So we can't do this yet because we don't have rope and we don't have planks. Well, planks we're working on. That requires rope as well. So, I mean, really, we have to do this then. Weaver's workshop. One moment of time, my lord. As you can see, there are still order constructions in the district. Even if there are no empty parcels left to make space, we'll need to take down one of the district's more modest houses. Naturally, this will upset the residents. If that happens, I advise returning the coins they paid to the plots. That should help avoid escalation. They'll settle in the hall while we prepare a new home for them. So what's that saying? Let's get the lumber mill working. You're currently already working, so Judith... You can get started over there. So we need a weaving workshop, and that's going to happen in a plot. So sorry about that, you've lost your house, but it is what it is. I can't see anywhere where there's a sort of talk of how many spaces we need, so I don't quite understand the gaps between each of these either, but we'll fill them in. That'll give us 5 plots. I mean, it's quite cute how the little houses get formed. A weaver. Yes, we need a weaver to start off with. Alberic. These are... It says it's going up. Production. It's foliage. It's not wheat. It's foliage. It's coming from the wood cutting cabinet. From the wood cutter's cabin. Sorry. Okay, that's good. So that will start generating us... that stuff. Where is that on here? Is it down here? 2. Nice. I really want to get a gatherer's cabin in then, because we're going to run out of food. We don't have any food. I assume they need food. Let's see if a house gives us much information. We can use... Oh, it's more of a resource for upgrading. Look. Building should be in range of a well. And should be in range of a chapel. Well, how about we build a little well then? Oh. Well. We have to... Is it one of these? Has to be a well? Surely not. It's going to make that whole thing a well now. I wonder if that's close enough for everyone. Off to work. Planks produced, foliage produced. Nice. I didn't even notice that as a task. You upgrade several shelters by satisfying their needs. Okay, well, we might do. First of all, I want to see what this well does. Well. We have 2 row 4. There we go. Okay, so let's build some gatherer's cabin then. I think here's a good spot for it, since it's right by. There we go. My lords, now that we have a well, I must bring your attention to the most pressing matter. While the water well is a simple structure, is crucial to our settlement's development. We must cater to our residents' needs to improve their living conditions, and access to water is essential. Some buildings may depend on nearby water source to function properly. Please take a look at this. I've sketched a map. So what's this asking me to do here? Clicking this. Okay. Yes, you have water. You have a well. Ah, yes. Good. Where did I see that? There we are. So currently we're all covered by that well. That's good. The white circle around the district represents its influence range. Any district within its circle will benefit from that influence. I see. Here you can see total number of parcels within the district, along with how many are still available. Here you can see the influences affected by the district. Of course, the water. Later on, certain buildings may expand the range of a district's influence and number of residents within it. Okay. So that's taking all at once, but I'm confident you'll understand. Oh, I'm all over it. We have a chapel, and we have a trading plaza. Okay. So that well covers all of these. I think then what we need is a chapel, but we need to build a zone for it. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. There are certain buildings that work on their own, most likely production. And there are other buildings that actually turn. So here then, we'll add a chapel there. Oh, when we have planks. When we have planks, we will add a chapel. We need to get somebody working in the blueberry spot.
Yes.
Yes. And that will start generating some blueberries, and because I think it was blueberries and access to some other stuff. Let's have a look. You have a well. That's good. To become a little, so where was the one that required? Oh, there. Look, shelter. That one requires church, but that one doesn't. Maybe this is smaller. But here we require berries, fish, and venison. So we need all of the food to advance. Then there. Okay. So in that case, we probably should work on the other ones. What this? Is this telling us there's stone here, I think? That's probably telling us it's stone. Fish is going to be a problem because the river's all the way down here. But I guess that's where it goes. Let's do fish's cabin. Must be built on a river. Oh, right, it just has to sit on the river. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go there then. And hopefully this path will bring stuff back to the town. It seems that the stuff itself isn't actually sort of stored. It's just sort of, gathered. Are you there? You're working on one berry. You don't seem particularly fast. But that's fine. Oh, the game was paused. Aye, the game was paused all this time. I didn't even notice that I didn't see people pottering about. There we go. Now they're all milling about. Look, this one's over here coming to collect some blueberries. I was thinking not that everything was moving very quick then. Okay. Well, let's go with this chapel then. As soon as we have 8 planks, we'll throw it in. Sorry, my lord, I made a mistake. I always give a plot of land to settlers with technology first. They came to me claiming everything was in order and I believed them. Still, it's a good time as any to reshape or remove districts. Okay. Off you pop. And let nature reclaim it, yes. It's got to go. Sorry about that. To be honest, I'm off the last wheel of cheese. Yeah, I'll let it go this once, but don't make a habit of it. I wonder if there's a way we can draw that path back in. Where was this anyway? Ah. Okay. We probably now have the planks needed for the chapel, and I think there is as good a spot as any for it. Remember that cabin you had me work in? I made a few adjustments to it. You're going to like them. I see you're enthusiastic as ever, Misha. So what are these adjustments you speak of? Small improvements. We're way past that. Good heavens. It's time to train an apprentice. Well, I thought I would save us time. He's a very motivating lad, I must say. I barely had to teach him anything. He seems very smart indeed. My lord, the building is now autonomous. You can order Misha to keep upgrading it, or, should you wish, assign them somewhere else. Okay. Even though Misha is too modest to admit it, I'm certain he's learnt a lot from the experience. Misha could further hone their skills in this field and become a specialist, or you may assign them to another task. This call is yours. I'm just happy to be by your side again. Alright. Okay. So we can remove Misha from there, and it'll just the rest of the crew will keep working. But here, if we let them get to level 2, it reduces the production cycle. If we get to level 4, it produces quantity. So for now, at least, there's no reason not to have them work there. I'm happy to do that. Oh, the well it's quite grandiose, isn't it? Look at that. Okay. Chapel's in, and we're getting berries. Are we getting fish? So I suppose at some point we'll just run out of people to put into the places. So, okay. Ike, I need you to get fish in, pal. Here he comes. He's speedy. That's what we like. And that'll get us some fish. Excellent. So that's fish, that's berries, and then venison was the last one needed for these, right? Fish and venison. Which will be a food one, hunter's cabin. So I assume there. I was gonna say there's either a spot for them or it just has to be trees. Mushrooms over there, berries over there, deer up the top there. There. Okay. So this is the one we're gonna go for then. Fits quite nicely inside that little spot there. Lose a couple of trees, but overall that's fine. And then I guess some more housing. It's difficult to really know whether or not we need them. These are all full though. This last one's getting built, so I can't see why we wouldn't do a few more. So let's do. I'll try and keep that fairly straight up here. Oops. There we go. And we'll take this around the woods there. It gives us 8 more plots. 8 seems a lot, but okay. And then we have our last helper to go in here, Rowena. Please get started on catching us some beautiful deer. And that should give us everything we need to start leveling up these houses, these shelters. Let's see. Yeah, the deer there. Look, 2 venison needed. 2 venison and fish needed. So what does that one not need? Fish. That smaller one doesn't need fish. So it just seems to be a size thing, I guess. Okay. Well, these were our sort of first ones, really. So I'll kind of want to upgrade these. And then we just... Oh, I see. He actually spends the venison to do it. That's fair. So when we get... As the legs come in, there we go. We can upgrade these. And we need to do 5 of them? Yeah. So we'll do these 4. Oh, it makes a lovely new house. Look at that. We'll do these 4 here. Not that I'm waiting for you to catch a leg, but there we go. Okay, so we'll do these 4 here. And then I think maybe these 2 either side of these buildings here might work well. Again, has everything it needs. Just the venison. So interestingly, it won't let me upgrade one of these. They require a market, which I assume is Trading Plaza. I feel bad changing this one out here, but it's kind of a good spot for it, really. Oh, it took 2 away. Oh, geez. So yeah, Trading Plaza, that logo there. Yeah, it's the same logo. Here it's just called market, so that's okay. And that will give us the 5th one. Here we go. It's now ready to do. Boop. And that's give us our 5 of 5. My lord, a few villagers have expressed their gratitude for their new homes we built. Eager to see what comes next. Speaking of which, I'm already hard at work. Not done yet, but I'm confident the result will be worth the short wait. I just need to secure the materials we'll need. You wouldn't happen to know a merchant, a stonemason, or a company of 7 jolly miners who could spare some stone, do you? My lord, you won't believe it. One of our villagers turned out to be a member of a band of 7 jolly miners. He shared with me the directions to a site he and his brothers prospected some time ago. According to him, we're bound to find all the stone we need there, ripe for the mining. Let's keep on improving our city. So I assume this unlocks... Oh, a tavern. Nice. Stone quarry, wheat farms, flax farms, cattle farms, my goodness, and a performance stage. Nice. Okay. Upgrade a couple of cottages and gather some stone. Okay. So let's build a stone quarry then. I think the spot over here is 80 of 80. Okay. So that's going to be in here probably. Oh, no. Stone quarry. Here we are. Let's fit it into there. Nice. There. Now, I wonder if that 80 will go away. What's this? 80 of 80. No, so they're growing back at least. Yeah, they're growing back. I imagine the stone won't, though. So we'll keep an eye on that there. Cottage is upgraded. So to be a level 3 cottage, you need all sorts. Look, we don't even know what these 3 are. So we're away off any of those. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt us to begin building some of these. You already have 2 civil buildings in this district. Yeah, and that requires stone as well. What about these? Oh, it all requires stone. So nothing's happening until this is built. Here we go. Now at this point, we have no free person. So Misha has to move across. But in doing so, this stays working, right? This building will work even without a companion. Yeah. So it looks like we have to have our companions working in them for long enough to generate that sort of autonomy with the local residents joining in. So that's good. And then this will create us some stone. It's on the up and up. I would like the performance stage to be fairly central, I think. But I'm interested to know how many of this it takes up. I'm hoping just the 1. Oh, it does 2. And you can't really pick. That's fine. You know, we're always down for like the sort of organic nature of stuff. It'll be interesting to see which of these squares gets the stage. Maybe both do. And the other sort of stays. Ah, there we go. See, it's actually done it quite good, though. Look, the stage at one end and the just sort of an open space at the bottom. Yeah, I don't mind that. I was expecting the stage to point this way, but that's cute and different. That's good. All right, so does any of that help? Yes, performance stage and pharmacy. That's certainly not something we have yet, I don't think. The tavern is something we haven't built yet. It requires a well and a church, and we have the material, and it takes milk and wheat and turns it into porridge. Is that? Yeah. So we need to start making milk and wheat. To do that, we need to build these. Milk, wheat, and flax isn't something we're really looking at yet. We'd like to try our hand at agriculture, my lord. You'll find the building cost here. Just keep in mind the farm's total yield would depend on the number of its field. Of course, each additional field comes at a cost, so it'll be up to you to strike the right balance. Okay, so how does this work then? No fertile soil. Ah. There's a colour difference there, isn't there? Yes. I can just about see it. So here then, and is this going to make one field, or I really don't know. It feels like it needs to be pretty big. District is too small. Okay, well, that's good to know. Let's take it all the way down here then, eh? There we go, that makes 2 fields. Okay, I'm tempted to try and get a third one out of it. Four fields, there we go. Oh, what happened then? Alright, let's try again then, okay. So we'll take you down here. Because I doubt much else is really being used in this space. Go. There we are, and it builds the field shelter. Wait. Unless I hope that's building a house there. That was a wheat field, right? Cattle farm. Do we need fertile soil for a cattle farm? Oh, that's a different soil pattern. Okay. So yes, I guess the cattle farm needs a different kind of soil. This is too small. My goodness, these things want a lot of space. Okay. Okay, there we go. They're building pasture out there. That's good. So maybe that is just a farm there then. And then perhaps, seeing as we need the milk from here and the wheat from here, we can build the pub in the middle. But I am it doesn't look like the actual material is like sort of moved around, you know. So I think we need to try and find... This building will work without a companion. Okay, so we can start to move people over then. Yeah, that's... Oh, there we go. There. Oh, I see. It clicks here if they're good. Right, okay. So we'll put you there. And then shelter, shelter. Why is that not building farms? Why is that not building cow farms? Is there something wrong? Wheat farm. I thought I'd done that right. That's worked. That's made cows look. But this I thought was making houses. Like it was making wheat fields. Let's just... Maybe I just clicked the wrong thing. Can't remove a parcel. The district is too small. Oh, did that look like a wheat field? Right, wheat field. Okay, we'll take it up here. It says 4 fields. Okay, that's it. Maybe I just pressed the wrong button before, but that seems better now. That looks like it's actually building a farm. There we are, and then we can now look at putting the... Where is it? There. Rustic Tavern. I think we can look at putting it in there, can't we? So let's build a regular district this time. Oh, come on, we can make this work, I'm sure. There we go. It doesn't say we can't put the pub there. Needs to be close to a church. It's right by a church. Oh no, I see. Look there. Okay, well, we'll replace that house there with it then instead. This will be a completely sort of residential area. This is a completely sort of municipal area, and then here becomes residential over here. Okay, now we need to put somebody in here. So we'll move over Alberic. Okay. And then we'll move over someone here. Isabel. Yes. Yes, indeed, Isabel. Thank you. Okay, nice. Wow, it's quite a sprawly one, this, eh? But now we've got Pigs, cows over here. Where's that? There we go. Porridge is still 0. Oh, here's raw material then. So fish, venison, milk. We've got lots of it. There's 2 other things in there. So let's have a look where we are with houses then. There, and there. It's all just... I don't know. Cottages upgraded. Stone quarries built. I keep forgetting to click these. Market square. Tavern. Stringing workshop and pharmacy. So... I wonder if these all sort of go over the top of where they are. Like here, for instance. Rustic tavern. Tavern. Does it just go over the top of the rustic tavern? It does not. Pharmacy. Requires more space. What about there? Oh, we don't have any rope. Okay, which is probably stringing workshop. Yes, there we go. Church has not done a great job of being accessible. What's this here? Oh, that's the berry farm. Oh, and that's a little picture version. Okay, I'll try and build a little patch here. This is too small for anything. Just a useless space. Okay. Well, here's fine then, I'm sure. Well, started from there. Let's do this. There we go. And then what were we going to put in there? Pharmacy? Oh no, we need the strings, that's right. Which is here. Okay, so they can build the stringing workshop, that's fine. Stone gathered, good. Have stones in stock and have several servages of porridge in stock. We've done that. That's given us the clay pit and the tillery. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that in a moment. First of all, we need to get this thing being done. The stringing workshop. Because we wish to have string. Ike, okay. You're no longer a fisher, you now make rope. And once that rope's done, so let's have a look here. Now we can see what all this is. So rope, fish with berries, and tiles. So I imagine the fish with berries is the regular tavern. Let's have a look. Tavern, yeah, fish with berries. It's actually different to the other rustic tavern, so it is a separate building. I'm just going to have one more go at doing something here. I reckon we can get something in here. Yeah, I thought we could. Make that into a little spot there. Oh, it's a funny little spot it's figured out. So what's up with you? Oh, you don't have... Oh, you require flax. My goodness. Okay, so we did need all of the things. Well, that's fine. There's a big plot over here that we can generate flax from, so... Let's go here, flax. Oh, no fertile soil. Okay, it's going to have to go a bit further out. That's okay. Hopefully it won't scare off the deer that are up there. I imagine it's going to be as huge as the last one, so we'll take it right round here. There we go. And that'll generate lots of flax. Okay, good stuff. Before that'll do anything, so we might as well take you out of there, Ike. You can come and build flax instead when it's applicable. Is this something we can upgrade? Perhaps in later versions of the game we might be able to. It'd be good if that was an actual castle, wouldn't it? Okay, here we go. Now Flax is cooking. There we go. And we'll get you in here, Ike. Okay. All right, so you get to work on that. Okay, that'll give us flax, which will eventually be used for rope there. Which in turn will mean we can do some other stuff. So, tavern, what do we need? We have everything we need for the tavern. I want it to go there, and it won't let me. Okay. Huh. Maybe here? There we go. I'll just put it in there. Lots of houses can be upgraded, although I don't really know the gain to upgrading them. It gives us coins. I suppose if we've got the resources, it doesn't seem like they take on... It doesn't look like they require more resources. Should be in range of a market square. Are you not? Trading plaza. Just says it classes as a market square. Yeah, there it is, look. It doesn't have the string it needs. No available parcel. Trading plaza. Is that just not good enough? Does it need to be the market one instead? Where was that? I'm sure we opened a thing called Market Square, didn't we? Chapel, pharmacy, trading plaza. Oh, I guess not. I don't really understand why that doesn't apply, but okay. Now we can definitely make this happen. Let's do...
Yes.
Our hunter, is that? You can come over and make some lovely stuff there. I didn't see anywhere... There's got here a clay pit. I didn't see anywhere that generates clay. Let's have a look. Berries, stone... Boar, mushrooms, stone, mushrooms, berries. Yeah, it says it requires that certain type of stone. Is it over here by the water, perhaps? I can't see it. That's interesting. Can't see clay anywhere. Okay. Well, now at least we can bring somebody back into here. Mishi, you're moving again. Because we now have everything we need to start making rope. Which is one of the requirements here. Rope. We have the fish with berries. And we have, yeah, it wants tiles. So it kind of needs the clay. There's nothing to collect. I see that. Let's see if we can find clay. That's boar. That's stone. That's mushrooms. That's stone. Boar. That's... Is that... That looks like a different kind of stone, but it's still not the one we're looking for. Mushrooms. Berries. That type of stone. Mushrooms. I mean, it could be that this is the... Ah... Is it that one, is it? It's that slightly darker one. It just has a different pattern. Where else did we see that? So it could be that there's no clay on the map and that's how they gate the... Yeah, no, there it doesn't like it, look. So what is it over here that it's finding? It's just got to be by the river? I think it might be that it's just by the river. Okay, if that's the case, we can put it here next to the fish. My lord, I think it's time we improve one of our markets. I completely agree. Market Square, there we go. I knew it was doable. It was an upgrade, not a building, though. It isn't just useful, it's essential for the growth of our city. Yes, I completely agree, because now you folks over here should... Market Square, the 2-star one, look, you see, it needs the 2-star version, which it will have. I say you will have it. They're taking up the wheat. Nice. If it was that easy, eh? Alright, clay pit's working on there. Oh, new market square is done. Looking great. I love that, actually. So now you should be happy. That's great. So yeah, we just need tiles, and that'll get us our level 3 housing. That's good. And there was a thing to build those tiles. Artillery. You require a plot of land to do so. So let's bring this out here, and we might as well take you right up to the path. Boom. And you become artillery. Oh, you're not close enough to the market or to the pharmacy. Did we build a pharmacy? We might not have done the pharmacy yet. I kind of want the pharmacy in the middle of the square here. You already have 2 civil buildings in this district. So, how about there? Okay. Performance results we can't do until we figure it out, and we can do church later on as well. So the pharmacy's going in there. So that means the artillery, that's a good spot for it. Over here isn't, because it's too far from the market. Okay, well, let's put it in there then. We lose a house, but the houses should move over to here and not be too much of a problem, I don't think. Clay pit lacks workforce. Yes, it does. We're just working our way down these again. So yes. Judith. And the woodcutter's cabin has nothing to collect. I mean, that is a problem. Where were you again? Woodcutter. It might well be that I've just absolutely caked all the trees. Yeah, thought so. Okay, we can move you though, can we not? There is a move option. Yeah. Let's take you up to here. There we go. And look at that. We've got a nice little open area for some more housing now. Excellent. There we go. Around there. Might as well take it up to the edge of the flax there. I give us 6 whole new spots. Beautiful. Artillery has nobody working in it, which is... Where did we do that in the end? Here. Old brick, get on that. And the pharmacy doesn't actually take any staff, they just hangs out. That's good, and it can become a clinic. Nice. I love the little blue blue cross on the front of it. How modern. There we go. Okay, woodcutter's back over there. That's nice. We have our first tile, which in turn means eventually we'll be able to level 3 grade houses. Nice. Now, how's this stone work? Yep, the stone fills back up again. That's nice to see. I'm not a huge fan of like stone deposits that wear off and run out. I like the idea of it. We're just traveling on the ground and getting on more, you know. So we'll upgrade some of those because we lost some of the bigger ones, but now here we go. We can start to upgrade the 3 of them now because we have tiles. Excellent. The tiles will be what we're waiting for, but eventually we'll be able to do a few of those. Oh, we got some gold for making some level 3 houses, which tells me we're perhaps coming to the end of our playtime today because there's nothing else to do. But there is some buildings here we haven't done. This is telling us 1. What's this? Ah, I see. We can just build the market square straight off rather than upgrading another one. That's neat. Okay, well, we're still working on some tiles, so we're nearly having those in stock as well. We can even start leveling up these. And I wonder whether there's real need for it. What's the requirement, the reason for it? Second theatre, like, it gives us more people to work with, but I don't, I don't, like, these numbers just keep going up. Like, I don't really understand whether or not we need to, you know? Like, in something like Foundation, for instance, there are different levels of workers and the workers require different homes. Like, I don't know why I've upgraded this other than to show that I've managed the resources, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not sure why we're why I need those rather than the smaller ones, other than the fact that it's the way to go. Let's see. Good work, my lord. No more worrying about rain or cold with tiles like these. Ah, yes. Settlement is growing. If I see, I want a larger office, mind you. Forester's cabin, trapper's cabin, eatery, and town hall. Excellent. I was just saying town hall to gain several gold cards. I was just saying how much I would like to upgrade the village hall to the town hall, and we only require one more tile. Oops. Is that not it? Oh, and, there you go. We need more people. See, I was always going to say there's always a reason. There's always a reason. Well, these can all become townhouses. A nice little spot for the lot of them. As the moment, we don't know what the story progression is there. But I do think some bigger houses down the middle here will make a lot of sense. I don't think there's anything we're waiting on at the moment, apart from, let's see, level 2. Forester's cabin. Oh no, that's mushrooms, I see. Oh, and the trappers is boar. Right, so these aren't actual upgrades, these are new materials. Okay, well, I saw mushrooms here. So we'll place you down there. And the other one, the trapper's cabin, there was boars. A boar even somewhere, that's deer. Sure there were boar around, wasn't there? Were they on top of the hill? Whoop. No, that's there. They're over there. I feel like there's more somewhere closer. There's those. I think it's going to have to be these ones then. It's a bit of a way out, but again, it doesn't seem to be a problem. It's not necessarily a resource management one, this one, as far as like actually dragging the stuff around the place, you know. Okay, now we've got 360. We should be able to do this. Boom. No? Oh no, we're now waiting on tiles. Well, that's fine. Tiles will happen. We can give somebody the job of mushroom carrier. I can't remember where we ended up with last time, but Ike's level 2 gathering. So why not Ike? Go for it, buddy. Go and pull mushrooms out of the ground. Like you were born to do. New town hall is going to be looking fine. Look at this. It's got like a nice stone wall around it now. So that no peasants have to come in. Excellent. And there's a little side building there as well. Look at that. Is it like a little flower market? Or a little herbery or something? Very cute. There we go. Town hall. So I don't really know what this does necessarily. We can see what we have here. Resource available. We can see what's being worked on and who's working on it. We can see... oh, here we could just upgrade from here. I see. That's neat. We can see where our companions are, and we can see what we're actually working towards. So we can click upgradables here and upgrade all the level 1s. There we go. From there. So nobody's living in squalor anymore. They're all living fine, healthy, feudal lives. Can you believe, my lord? I can finally stretch my legs under my desk. Welcome the new companion, gained access to new facilities and secured more land to build on, which is far more important. Yes. What comes next? I believe you made your choice, and yet I'm still dreaming. A castle, can you imagine? Building our very own castle. Wow. Iron mine, a theatre, public school, church, city hall, my goodness, carpentry workshop, and eventually the castle. Requires 100 milled stone, 40 whips, 100 tiles, and 500 gold. My goodness, an apple a day upgraded to Town Hall, City Hall. Castle on Hill, build your castle. I mean, that's kind of it, right? Like, a town hall upgraded, theatre built, public school built. So to upgrade the town hall, we need 30 wooden beams. Currently not producing those. We have the stone, we have the rope. We'll have the tiles, and we should have the cash eventually. But wooden beams, where do we build wooden beams from? Carpentry? Yes. Planks and what I assume is iron creates a beam. But we don't currently have... what's that? I don't know what that eatery is. I'm not too worried about that just yet. The iron mine. There's definitely going to be iron around. There's right up there, right over there. Like I said, I don't think there's any It just feels weird to build it so far away, but I don't think the game really cares. It's just not that kind of game. We can put that in there. Boop. And just start producing iron. And then what's this one here? Leather rope. Requires... Oh, we have skins already. So we need to tan them, I imagine, to make leather rope. Didn't see that anywhere, though. Let's have a look. Castle. Oh, that's just a separate building. It just requires a load of stuff, I imagine. 100 stone, 40 whips, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So that isn't actually... Oh, I would totally throw it up here. Boop. Once we have the room, it's got to go up there, hasn't it? Let's have a look here. We have a level 2 chapel. So can we upgrade the one we've got? No, we need the beams for that. How about the theatre? We just need a lot of planks for that. Oh no, we can do the theatre. Okay, we'll do that. That's planks, not beams. Iron mine.
Certainly.
Go ahead, Misha. You move over there. Start getting some iron in. That'll give us iron and planks, which is going to be suitable for beams, carpentry beams. There we go. And is this an upgraded building? Yes, it is. Okay. So something there can become it. Carpentry. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wee woo wee wah. We built up some of the supplies for a little bit. Threw down a few more wood cutting lodges, a few more villages and stuff like that. Eventually we got to 700 people, which means we can build our city hall. I don't think we're going to get to the castle in this one, unfortunately, with it being just a bites episode. But it's been fun to have a little look at this one. Definitely, oh yeah, look at that. Definitely trying to do something a little bit different with this one. And, you know, I always like to see some different stuff. We now have the building at max level. I don't really know what that does other than just sort of advance the story. There we go. They seem happy. Yeah, it's going to unlock stuff. Spinning, tailors. There's quite a bit more to see here, and we're going to, you know, to develop different sort of chains. But yeah, it's definitely a resource chain management game, this one. It reminds me in some ways a little bit like Anno, but it's a lot more sort of you know, open and you know, it's not stuck to a grid, but the idea that, you know, each house has to be close enough to the good bits, and you know, you have to produce enough of the stuff, but you don't actually see the stuff getting carried around. Very much Anno vibes from that one, but you know, it's because almost the look of like a foundation to it. So, you know, maybe the best of both worlds for some people. You can come in and decide whether this one is for you. I believe there's a demo available right now, or you can pick this one up. It's in early access and still being worked on. Definitely some fun ideas here. Pretty little game. Glad to have come in and taken a look at it. I hope you've enjoyed the journey. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, be good.